Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
Is that Ellen Weisselberg flipping?
Is.
I think so.
What's that flipper? Flipper?
Oh,
Is that you?
I think it is.
Because we've been saying, Tristan Snell told us yesterday that he was hearing Monday, Tuesday, but so we know what the delay might be in the
Engoron.
fraud
Yeah.
ruling from Engoron. Yeah, Andrew Weissman said, why has Judge Engoron not issued his decision on the Trump civil fraud trial? One reason could be the news that Trump Chief Financial Officer Alan Weisselberg may be pleading to lying to Judge Engoron in a way to help Trump, and the judge is waiting for that support to support his decision against Donald Trump, which means even worse news.
yeah.
For Donald Trump, and
And
then,
ketchup bottles everywhere.
Yeah,
right.
we need plastic ketchup bottles.
And Tristan Snell said that this could be him finally flipping could be what makes it into a criminal trial and not just civil. So, something happy on a day we need something happy. Weisselberg may have committed perjury in the first degree, which is punishable in New York by up to 7 years in prison. This is why Weisselberg is taking a plea deal, and this is how Manhattan DA may have finally cracked Weisselberg, creating a criminal fraud case against Trump. So I guess that might also, delay.
Yes.
I don't know how long, he had said maybe Monday, Tuesday.
Right.
I don't know in terms of...
But Daddy, I want it now.
I want it now, but the good news is it's going to be even worse for... So if you wait for Christmas, little boy, it'll be better. You will get that bicycle.
Yes.
And not just a bell like Francis Callier got. You will get the whole bike if you wait. Weisselberg. Okay, very excited. We have a lot to talk to Glenn Kirshner about. Also, damn... Why is Chris Wray still in there? I don't understand. There is a lot of FBI. I mean, this whole Mar-a-Lago thing, from, what do you call it? Oh, we have to talk to Glenn about that. There may be an opening with Judge Cannon because you can only screw up or delay to such an egregious degree before you create an opening. But, anyway, there's whispers of FBI screw-ups and cooperating witnesses from experts who've read the bombshell report that some hidden areas of Mar-a-Lago went unsearched during a raid by the FBI. Of course he has hidden rooms. He's a freaking lifelong crook. Oh, my God. It was reported as an astonishing lapse that FBI agents missed a hidden room in their search of Mar-a-Lago. The reports that the FBI missed a hidden room at Mar-a-Lago makes me wonder how the FBI knows that. Said Weissman. Sounds like an insider tipped the FBI off to that, i.e. another cooperating witness. Norm Ornstein says it also sounds like another embarrassing lapse by the FBI, which did not want to search Mar-a-Lago in the first place, yet more for the FBI director to answer for. And this happened, by the way, before Jack Smith was appointed. So our friend Allison Gill said, keep in mind, FBI Trump holdover D'Antonio initially blocked the search of Mar-a-Lago, then finally relented DOJ prosecutors. Then he wanted to alert Trump to the search. Then he agreed, but not if the FBI wore their uniforms. I'm not surprised the FBI missed some rooms. I mean, this goes to this whole thing about, the FBI was Team Trump. The New York Bureau is part of why we are in this disaster.
Yep.
They're the ones that, nudged Comey to have to do the ridiculous thing he did because of New York FBI and Giuliani.
So does Mar-a-Lago have one of those rooms where if you take the candle out, the bookcase spins around and there's a secret room behind?
They have a panic room,
Okay,
yes.
got it.
You have to call Jodie Foster, and then she tells you how to get in the panic room. That's exactly right.
And then...
Listen to me very carefully. Put the candle back.
Okay.
Yes, Julie in Seattle, among others, wrote and tweeted, I assume today's show will involve crying. Yes. We will not see his like again. Farewell, fly high to the great black eagle.
Yeah.
She sent me, just so I could start crying before the show, she sent me a beautiful... So I just found out yesterday that Joe Madison, I'm going to start crying, passed. And I did not know that his prostate cancer was back. He was just on the show, as you know, Jody, right, just a few weeks ago. And as I said to you, Chris, I have not met a nicer, classier couple than he and his wife Sharon. And they, he was just unbelievably supportive of me. And I think he voted for me for the Hall of Fame when he won.
Yes, he did win over you.
Really glad he won. He beyond deserved it.
Yeah, he did.
But he just was unbelievably supportive of other talent. He loved Frangela. He never missed a Friday when they're on. And it's just the fact that he won't be listening today to Frangela just makes me it just is so rare to find a person like that in the business that is just, and I gotta say, I'm a little raw this morning just in terms of, do you remember how worried I was about him when he did the hunger strike?
God,
Sure.
He
yeah. We all
obviously
were.
had
Yes.
dealt with
Yeah.
cancer and he's very thin to start with.
Right.
But damn, if ever there was a person that walked the talk, it was Joe Madison.
Absolutely.
You know, for voting rights. He did that hunger strike for voting rights. And, you know, I was saying, this morning was the wrong morning after we had a great jobs report, you know, that they did interviews with people in Michigan saying, I'm not going to vote for Trump or Biden. I'm going to write in Free Palestine. And I just thought, oh my God, Joe Madison would be like, please don't stay home. Please vote. Yeah. Please
vote for real vote.
And it's like Joe Walsh is encouraging Republicans. Don't just say you don't support Trump. You've got to vote for the only guy that can beat Trump.
Right.
You can't go, I'm going to write in or third party. That's going to get Trump back in.
Exactly.
It's going to get Muslim ban guy back in. And Chris and I had a fight because it was a good morning for me to start fighting before the show. That he thinks I'm too happy-clappy about Biden and I don't admit it's a problem. I know it's a problem. I've been talking to Dean Al-Badala about it. Just Monday we asked Dean, I think Jody and I asked the same question. What is Biden supposed to do exactly? I'm glad he sanctioned the violent Israeli settlers. I have said I don't think if Netanyahu will not publicly say he's for a two-state solution, then he's as big a part of the problem as I've said over and over again. So I don't know.
At this point, I don't think there's anything he can do. He's lost a large chunk of his base.
We're way far out from the election, Chris, and it just, I think everyone knows this is a, unbelievably complex issue.
He's not going to get several of my friends back.
Well, okay, then what do you want me to say? You know,
You don't have
really,
to say. You don't have to say anything.
It's too late. Depending, so it doesn't matter if there's a ceasefire or it's whatever solution in the Middle East. It's too
So
late.
if it gets
okay.
solved, they're still going to stay away from
You're
it.
yelling at me
I'm
like
not yelling.
I'm the problem.
I'm asking a question.
Yes, you guys are yelling at me like I'm the problem. I'm just telling you.
I know it's a problem. I told you I talked to a young person. My friend's daughter. I get it. It's a issue for Muslim voters, for young people. I've talked to Dino. I've called Dino Madala more than once off air because I want to talk about it and understand it.
Our argument this morning was specifically about Michigan. Michigan is a swing.
I'm not being specific to Michigan, but yes, I hear you.
Michigan is a swing state. Debbie Dingell for months has been saying this is a major problem that needs to be addressed. Right. And
is she calling specifically?
Until now, it doesn't seem like the administration has addressed it.
Is she calling for something specifically for Biden to do that he's not doing?
She is just ringing the alarm that there is a problem in Michigan.
You know what Joe Biden, or what do you call it, Joe Madison would say? What are you going to do about it? That was the thing that his catchphrase he always said.
Sure it's up
when
to
you're
Debbie
complaining, what are you going to do? No, but what's the solution? Yeah, Jody, sorry, you're raising your hand like a good Catholic girl.
My question to the Michigan voters and your friends is, if it does get solved, will they come back to Biden?
I don't think so.
Then
Seeing how my friends have reacted to calling him Genocide Joe and all of that, when they weren't even political at all, and all of a sudden they start calling him Genocide Joe, I don't think they're going to win him. He's going to win them back. Yes, I have.
They truly think Joe Biden is for genocide.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because their friends have been killed.
Yeah, I get it. That, like I was saying, when I watch this senatorial debate here, I agree with everybody on the stage. Barbara Lee, who says the death toll is unacceptable. Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously, the Biden administration, the UN, has called on Israel to show more restraint. I'm not sure what to do. The whole thing is heartbreaking, but it's. I also see, as I say, some people doing Hamas talking points, so it's Hamas is not, they're a terrorist group. You've got to start with that. Mm-hmm. I keep saying this. I wish we could free Palestine from Hamas, because there's never going to be a two-state solution with Hamas in control. And so it just, anyway,